What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Color Nation Media, bringing you yet another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle today against Anderp, and he's been on the channel before, quite a few times actually, maybe 2 or 3, I don't even remember, but today, we're having another battle, and we're having a UU match today, and again, I'm going to have to apologize because my voice is going out on me. I've been trying to record stuff like back to back to back, my voice isn't really liking that so much, so hopefully we can power through this battle together. Anyway, before we get started today, just would like to remind you guys of our like goal, which is up to 70 likes now, so if we can meet that, that would be absolutely fantastic, and I do appreciate all the support, and of course I will continue to bring you these lovely daily videos. I don't even know what to call them anymore, because I just want to make as many videos as possible. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I never do. But yeah, today I am bringing Starmie, Bronzong, Arcanine, Machamp, Dugtrio, and Electrode. So kind of a kooky team, if I do say so myself. Starmie is going to be Life Orb, Bronzong is going to be Dual Screens, Light Clay. It's also packing the Stealth Rock, Assault Vest Machamps, Choice Specs Electrode, Focus Sash Dugtrio, and then, of course, Frank the Arcanine, which is, actually I think it's holding Leftovers. So it's Intimidate and all that good stuff. My opponent is bringing Weezing Florges, which is actually a very crazy core. And then he's got Mienshao, Vion, or Vivillon, however you want to say it. I've heard it pronounced both ways, so that is that. Blastoise, which is probably going to be his Mega, I'm guessing. And then Scrafty as well. So he's got a pretty dangerous looking team here, but he does not have any kind of electric immunity. So what I want to do is bring the Electrode out to start things off and get some momentum going. I'm a little bit saddened to see that Dugtrio doesn't have anything that he can really take advantage of here, other than maybe the Florges. Everything else he can't really do a whole lot with. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he'll get proved wrong here. He does have some things with lower defensive stats, like I said, like the Florges on the physical side, the Mienshao, so maybe we can trap those and kill them off. With the Arena Trap ability, we'll see how things go. He's going to start off with Whiplash, which is his Mienshao. And if this thing is not scarfed, we should outspeed it. So we should be able to get a nice little Volt Switch off here. Actually, he might be running the Fake Out. I forgot that that's what these things love to do. Life Orb Fake Out is a thing because of Regenerator and all that stuff. So if I was running Rocky Helmet on my Arcanine, that might help. So maybe I want to switch out here. Maybe I do. Maybe. Do I, though? Yeah, we're going to go for the Volt Switch. He might just Fake Out, but I want to scout for it first. There it is. I mean, they all carry it, so I don't know why I would think that he wouldn't be carrying that, because they all do. But still, I mean, mine doesn't, but that's really not anything to go off of. So let's go for the Volt Switch here. Again, he might just U-turn out, but we should get the first hit, and then we can switch out to something that can take the U-turn pretty nicely. He's just going to straight up withdraw, probably into Florges here. Flower Power is indeed the Florges. This Volt Switch is going to do absolutely nothing. And yeah, look at that. Actually, that did more than I thought it was going to. Thank you, Choice Specs. So I kind of want to just go into Dugtrio here and try to kill this thing off. But I don't know if that's the best idea. He can't do anything to Bronzong, though. So that's something to keep in mind. I can probably start setting up all kinds of things. I really want to get my rocks up for that Vion. Break its Focus Sash, you know. Those kinds of things. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to set up, we're going to send out Bronzong here. Go for the, I kind of want to go for the Reflect first. But no, we're going to set up rocks first. That's more important. He might predict that and go right out into the Vion now. He is going to withdraw. And no, he's going to go out to the Scrafty first. So that is something to be afraid of, I guess. First things first, sorry. I'm clearing my throat here. I'm going to set up the Reflect. He might try to Dragon Dance in my face. Yes, he will. That's only going to help my cause, though, because I actually have the Gyro Ball. So, That is kind of good for me, actually. I should be able to get some decent damage off. I mean, I'm not invested in attack, but it should still do a decent amount of damage. And he might go for a double Dragon Dance here, and that would be even better. So let's go ahead and go for the Gyro Ball. He's going to go for the knockoff to knock off my Light Clay, and he gets a crit. That's the only way that would have killed. That is really unfortunate. Oh, man. And he gets the Moxie boost. Are you serious? That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. It's starting to look like I might just have to sacrifice something. And I don't like that so much. Not running Dazzling Gleam on my Starmie, otherwise I'd bring that in right now. Actually, no I wouldn't, because he outspeeds and probably would just destroy my life. So we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that at all. Trying to think here, what is the best course of action? It might be to bring in the Electrode and get as much damage off as possible. And then come in with maybe Frank to extreme speed it, or Dugtrio. No, not Dugtrio, because I'd have to sacrifice my Focus Sash. Don't really want to do that. Machamp can take one hit. But that's about... Well, no, wait. I have my Reflect is still up. So maybe I can scare it out with Machamp. Let's do that. Should be able to take a hit okay under the Reflect. I know he's at +2 attack. But I should be able to take at least one hit and retaliate back with a Dynamic Punch. So he is going to go for the Drain Punch. This should not kill. That does just about half. Pretty much exactly 50%. He's going to take a little bit of damage due to the Life Orb, and this should just straight up KO this Scrafty. So that crit put me in a really bad position. I'm actually very upset about it because my special wall is gone now. Yeah, that's just... To be fair, though, I've been getting so many different, like, hacks things going on lately in my favor that I think... I kind of needed to get smacked around a little bit as far as the RNG goes, so I can't get too mad at it. I mean, I could, but I don't really think that that's the best idea. Fake Out is coming, so we're going to switch out into the Arcanine to get the Intimidate off and make sure that that doesn't do nearly as much. And we're still looking okay here because we do have the rocks up. That's going to be good for when that Vivillon does come out. He is going to go for the U-turn, so that's going to do absolutely nothing. Actually, it's going to do a lot. Was that a crit? It was a crit. What is going on right now with all of the crits? Jeez. Man. So, yeah. Yeah, we're getting critted all over the place. That one didn't matter as much. It still did way more than it should have, but that one wasn't that bad. I think I just got upset because of the fact that it was a crit more so than what it actually meant to the match. He's going to go into the Blastoise here. This is undoubtedly going to be a Mega Blastoise, because I very rarely see just regular Blastoise being run at all anymore. I really have no switch-ins to this. I really don't. I really have no switch-ins, which is unfortunate. I could switch in Starmie to take a hit. It probably has Dark Pulse and can probably finish me off the next turn, unless his coverage move of choice is going to be the Aura Sphere. But I don't know how reliable that is. I don't want to just waste a Pokemon. But he probably is going to outspeed Machamp, because Machamp is pretty darn slow. So that's a thing, I guess. Man, this does put me in a bad spot, doesn't it? I guess I have to go out into the Starmie. I don't see any other option. He might try to predict here and go for the Dark Pulse, because looking at my team, it's really the only thing I have that can switch in on this. He's going to go for the Rapid Spin to get rid of the rocks. That's a fantastic play. I should have predicted that. I don't know why I didn't. He didn't Mega Evolve, though, so maybe he's just running regular Blastoise. And if he is, kudos to you, my friend. That is really cool. Really, really cool. Let's go for the Psyshock. Going for the Psyshock here. Maybe he'll switch out into the Florges, and I'll hit him with the Psyshock. That's going to hurt quite badly, actually. He is going into the Florges, so this is going to be a 2-hit KO. He's going to have to switch out, or just give up his Florges altogether. And I don't know if he's ready to do that. That does so much damage. Oh my goodness. Starmie, calm down. Calm down, Starmie. I pretty much have to go for another Psyshock here because I just do. I just do. He's going to protect to try to get lefties recovery, maybe? Did it even show lefties? I think it did. Yeah, it did. There is the lefties. But I'm pretty sure it's still not going to survive. Somehow we're still tied in this match. I don't know how. I don't know how our Pokemon are tied. But him rapid spinning those rocks away is really important because the Vivillon can come in now. And if it has a Focus Sash, it's going to stay intact, and that is a huge problem. Because that means it gets free sleep powders and quiver dances and all of the shenanigans that Vivillons like to do. So down goes the Florges. My Reflect has worn off. And I really didn't get anything out of the Reflect at all because now in comes the Mienshao again. And he's undoubtedly going to Fake Out. Undoubtedly. But I'm going to stay in here. He can't kill me with any of that. I could go into the Arcanine. He's probably thinking about his move because I predicted the Fake Out last time. So he's probably wondering if he should just go for a fighting type move, predicting the Arcanine to come in, and if it's worth it, or if he just wants to U-turn, and it's just a whole big thing. The mind games are real right now, so I don't know what he wants to go for. I really don't. I just realized that I had the volume up on my DS. I don't know if you guys could hear that like in the background or anything, but if you could, I'm sorry about that. That is a little bit unfortunate. He is going to go for the Fake Out. And that's going to do another crit. Jeez. Alright, so I flinch and can't move. That's, yeah, that's not hacks. Because it was Fake Out. But the fact that he got another crit is a little bit irritating, not going to lie. Going to go for the Psyshock here. He's going to withdraw into... He can't go into his Weezing. He's going to go into... Oh, he is going to go into the Weezing. Alright, well, it's not going to like this Psyshock. And no, it just straight up KOs with the crit. I think that may have mattered. I'm not entirely sure. But at least the crit went the other way this time. So I can't be as mad about what happened before. Not that I was mad, but you know what I'm saying. Man, the hacks is real in this match. Now going both ways. So now the Fake Out again. He's just spamming this Fake Out. I don't like that so much. I do not like that so much. I am up by a couple of Pokemon. I don't know that I can afford to lose Arcanine at this point. Can I, though? What does he have? Vivillon, Blastoise, Mienshao. We're going to go into the Arcanine. If he decides to go for the Drain Punch or the High Jump Kick or whatever fighting type move that he's running, that is fine by me, even if he kills. I went to say KOs and then changed it to kills at the last second, so that was the byproduct of it. Kills. He goes for the Fake Out there, and with the Intimidate, that doesn't do nearly as much as it would have otherwise. He may try to U-turn now into the Blastoise. That is very, very possible. Very, very possible. So if he wants to do that... See, I can't really do a whole lot to it either way. I can try to get some damage off by going for an Extreme Speed. Well, if I Extreme Speed, it's going to hurt... it's going to hurt the Mienshao because it has priority and all of that jazz. Jazz. I'm almost positive he's going to switch out here, though. Pretty positive. Got decisions to make. I kind of want to go into the Machamp. But then he can go into the Vivillon, and it would be a whole thing that would be happening. I can't really afford to get rid of Electrode at this point. So what I'm going to do actually is Morning Sun. He is going to U-turn out. This isn't going to do that much damage, but I am going to get myself back up to full, which could potentially be helpful. He's going to get the regenerator off, so he is going to be back at full health when he comes in. This may deter him from bringing in the Vivillon just in case I go for the Flare Blitz. Yeah, he's going to go into the Blastoise. So I'll be back up to full health. Obviously, I don't know why I didn't think of that Rapid Spin earlier. I'm actually legitimately upset with myself that I did not predict that. It's kind of like how I never predict Zoroark anymore. Like, in 5th gen, I predicted it all the time. Well, not all the time, but more so than this generation. This gen, I think I've only predicted Zoroarks to actually be Zoroark, like, 2 or 3 times, maybe, like, total. Since October, that's very, very sad. I don't know why. It's just one of those things that always slips my mind. Rapid Spin, on the other hand, is not, so I don't know what happened there. I have no excuses. No excuses. I don't really need the Starmie anymore, so that will... I think that's a good foddering thing for right now, so that's what we're going to do. He might go for the Scald, and if that's the case, I might actually live. Maybe. No, he's going to go for the Dragon Pulse. I forgot that Squirtle gets Dragon Pulse as a move now. It's an egg move. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool if I do say so myself. Now we can go into Electrode. And this thing could be Assault Vest. Let's see. I mean, I'm pretty sure this person is a subscriber / follower on Twitter, so maybe he's running the same Blastoise set that I am, minus, you know, the Dragon Pulse. Because you can switch around those moves. So, Assault Vest Blastoise is a thing. Not that I came up with it, or anything like that. It's not like my set, but maybe he saw it on my video and had an idea and, you know, kind of tweaked it a little bit. I don't know. Or maybe he saw it somewhere else. I don't know why I'm going on and on about this, but I am going to go for the Volt Switch, predicting something else to come in. I don't think he wants to leave his Blastoise in here, especially when he has that Regenerator just waiting in the wings, so I'll go for the Volt Switch. Oh, he is going to stay in, so we should be able to take this. Yeah, he does take that. That might just be Assault Vest because I am Specs. In fact, I'm pretty freaking certain that that is... what do you even call it? What do you even call it? Pretty certain that that is Assault Vest. I don't know why I could not think of what it was called. I don't know why. Don't know why. Let's go into Frank here. Get the Intimidate off because that definitely matters on this Blastoise. Hopefully he doesn't go for Scald. If he does, I don't think it's going to KO anyway. I don't think. He does go for the Water Pulse. Okay, so now I know what this is. I mean, it could still very well be Assault Vest, but as we barely survived that Water Pulse, but it looks like it's a Mega Blastoise set that he just doesn't have the Mega Stone on, because you wouldn't run Water Pulse unless it gets boosted by Mega Launcher, and, you know, Blastoise doesn't get Mega Launcher in its regular form, so it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Let's go for the... Is Extreme Speed really going to KO this Blastoise? I don't know if it will, to be honest. Well, it doesn't matter either way. We're going to go for the Extreme Speed. If it doesn't kill, we can Revenge Kill with pretty much anything. And, yep, I should have went for the Close Combat. There's the Aura Sphere, so we've seen all of this Blastoise's moves, I think. Right? Water Pulse, Rapid Spin, Aura Sphere, and, yeah. Was that it? Am I missing one? Probably Ice Beam. I may just be, like, totally blanking right now. That is very, very possible. Very, very possible. Let's go into the Electrode. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I do. I do want to go into the Electrode. So now, I guess we can lock ourselves into Thunderbolt. There's no reason for us not to. He's probably going to come in with the Mienshao and fake out again, but as long as he doesn't get a crit, we'll be in good shape, because my Electrode does have enough HP to be able to survive at least one of those. And we should outspeed the Mienshao as well. Pretty sure. Don't quote me on that because I'm running Modest, so that could potentially be a downfall. No, Mienshao has base like 95-ish speed, so that should not be faster than my Electrode, even though I'm running Modest. Stick with the T-Ball, even though we know the Fake Out is coming. Oh, he does not go for the Fake Out this time. He's going to go for an attacking move, and he just straight up dies to an Electrode. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. Oh, excuse me. My voice is going out. Every time towards the end of the video, my voice is like, nope, done. Maybe it was just because I'm in shock because Electrode just straight up one-shotted a Pokemon from full health. Gonna go for the T-Ball again because we're locked into it. We obviously outspeed this Vivillon or Vivillon, however you want to say it. He's not holding the Focus Sash. So Electrode getting a couple of kills here at the end of this match. That's going to be the end of the game. Ended up being a 3-0. Of course, I always say that the score doesn't matter, so I try not to pay too much attention to that. But it was a good match. It was a fun match. It kind of went back and forth there for a little bit. He was running some cool stuff. Yeah, it was interesting to see some different Pokemon going on. I always love UU matches. It's always been one of my favorite tiers, so it's not better than NU, although NU's bad this generation so far. It's kind of an imbalanced metagame they have going on now. But I'm just rambling. That's going to be it for this time, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As always, don't forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, because it does help out a lot. Also, I will put the Twitter link of our opponent in the description below, so make sure to go check him out as well. And I will see you all for the next battle. But until then, game on.